Here is a long-awaited wine garden update. I do have two other videos that I'll upload. One's from April, one's from May. I just never uploaded them. They're real short. We're behind in a lot. There's a lot of things not out yet, but some things are dying to go out and some things aren't ready to go out. So, starting here, from my birthday, I got another tower, which I have separated apart right now, and I put herbs into. The other three pieces are up here. They're doing good. The lettuce, I have been eating off of this, and it just keeps growing. It is so amazing. I have fresh lettuce in my salad every day. The top couple rows are still going a little bit, but those bottom rows, I have to get better lighting. There's nothing really on these bottom rows. Still have some basil and oregano. Then I have one mint pot here. The other one's outside. Now, if I had done this sooner, like by a week, you would have seen the mint was absolutely lush and beautiful, like the mint back there. I recently had to cut a lot back. You can see it's wilting a bit. This dragon tongue lettuce is delicious. I also have it in the other pot. This one got overshadowed by the mint and isn't doing so well. Here I'm trying to root some morning glories that broke off. Now these two trays are the trays that are dying to go out. This is herbs, and this one is brassicas and okra. Getting late for brassicas, but they want to go out. Now, as for the sweet potato slip project, I'm finally getting some slips. It took forever. This has been since February. Oh look, there's even some growing back here. So that's actually starting to take off. And then this is some of the herbs from the other tray that I transplanted up. They're doing good. And then the other sweet potato I bought with those and I was going to eat. There, that's the best way to do this. It started to sprout. So I'm doing that one in the cup method. Alright, so that's in here. Now, try not to make anybody seasick. Everything else is outside now. So we had done a little shopping. I got some zucchini. There's 2 plants in here at Lowe's. Some beans. This is our white raspberry. Those are my flowers to go in the front beds. This is more flowers for the front beds. And these are peppers. And these are the tomatoes and some peppers. These are some peppers. Go around because the sun's blinding this way. So these are all getting really big. Starting to be able to put those out. So that'll be good. Go do this side first, I guess. So the leeks here and the onions have really started to grow. I'm going to cut off the top part of the netting here, although something's been trying to rip up. Now that passed, something's been trying to rip up the netting from the sides. The mystery plant went to seed, not this mystery plant. This one, oh look, it's got a little flower too. So oh, those seeds are almost non-existent. I was waiting for them to dry so I could take them. Here's another one. And then, did one of the raspberries come over here? They got a bunch of I don't know in this pot. Just stuff coming up. The onions, I don't see any bulbs showing yet, but these are getting big and strong in here. Again, I'm going to take off the top netting. I just watered everything so it looks a little droopy. That's why. But now you can see some of the flowers in here. So the strawberries, there's been some strawberries and they've disappeared. I don't know what's getting in through the netting. The hole hasn't come back. There was a hole right there from a mole vole something. And something absolutely pulled up over here. Now the fennel is officially taller than me. Like, let me come up here. I'm about here. So it's almost a foot taller than me, but so much stronger than it was last year. And it smells so wonderful. The sage flowered and the flowers were absolutely beautiful. So now it's these pesky little seeds that I've been trying to get. You can see them in there, but they're not dry enough right now as far as I know. You have to wait till they get drier, but then they're gone. It's a time thing, so I'm watching every day to see when I should take them. And maybe I should start to try to take them. See one right there. Gonna try. So we put in this bed, and we're trying to put in another one. And that's of course for the tomatoes and peppers. The hydrangea is very happy over here. We have now 5 volunteer potato plants. 1, 2, this one I moved, it was outside of this area. We have a 5th one there, that's the 5th one. And then 2 in the back. We didn't plant them, they're just potatoes we left in last year. Now over here, I created this trellis using the shelves from my greenhouse. I don't know if you can see them that well. Well, except for the white fence there, because I was short one. I don't know why I'm missing a shelf. But I built trellis for cucumbers. So I have 2 cucumbers coming up there. I have 3 coming up there, and the rest are radishes. Threw a bunch of radish seeds in here. And then also at Lowe's, I bought one of those little containers that had 8 cucumber plants in it. One broke when I was planting it, and something chomped that one. And then I've got some beets coming up. For this big arch trellis here, trying to get the morning glories to climb up it, but something dug in there. We haven't planted in this one yet. We're thinking either the okra or to try doing the tomatoes with having strings at the top to hold them so they go vertical. That would be interesting. Another morning glory that's getting eaten up. I cleaned up that one already, and it's got some volunteers growing. We haven't planted anything yet. Now the infamous leek that's been here forever, that apparently, when I just watched a video, is actually bunching onions. I don't know. But this year so far we have the 3 big seed heads here, a seed head here, and a seed head here. So 5 seed heads, a gazillion seeds. Let me know if anybody's interested. It's a mystery what it is, but you're welcome to the seeds. We've got the garlic scapes here from Wild Garlic. Salvia is everywhere. Again, I just missed. It was so beautiful. There's a little bit of flowers left, but I have some baby ones growing down here. So that'll be good. And the parsley, this is the 3rd year for the parsley. And that is going to seed. I've never had it reach this stage before, so very excited for that. More salvia. I have a wild violet. And then the bee balm. Let's get on this side. The bee balm came back on its own. No sign of borage or toothache plant, but I have white borage in the back to plant out here. Oh. And then my nasturtiums, that are, 2 of them are struggling, but I'm going to get more of the white fencing and build a trellis up because they don't sell that cheap lattice stuff at Lowe's. I don't know. I wanted to climb all the way up to there and then come down the stair rail. Should be good. So now, if we can dodge the sun, the roses are in full bloom. Smell absolutely amazing. I don't think I can get a picture of the whole thing. Look at them. Alright, let's try this. There we go. It's just crazy. Given a couple of the hermit crabs already. Yeah, they're amazing. And then the red ones, they're harder to see because they're in the shade. And then we have a baby rose bush over here among grapevines and Virginia creeper. What else is over here? It's just all sorts of viney things growing. Now, if we can get in the other gate real quick and finish up. I tell you, I come out here every morning and I have to smell them because they're so amazing. This bud. Just in the petals that were here, like that. Oh, and this is why it's called the Audrey too. It likes to reach out and grab people trying to get in the gate. Don't know if I can get in this gate one-handed. Okay. Try to get around the rose bush. Look down this side. They are so pretty. All right, moving on. We're at 12 minutes already. So the oregano has changed. It doesn't have that purpley stem anymore. It has more of an aroma now because I was starting to doubt it even was. But it's really the only thing I planted in here, so. Got a ton of it to take. Actually, I want some of it to go to seed. I've never had oregano go to seed. So, kind of waiting for that because we've got quite a bit. So we'll see what happens. And now for the raspberries, which I know I can't get here. You know what? If I stand here, it doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. It's just mammoth. It's grown from last year. But we are this close. How wonderful. We are this close. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I have a ton of first year canes, like this little baby right here. Like this little baby right here. And these are the babies. I have bigger ones. Look, this is, oh no, that's part of that one. Okay. This would be a big first year cane. They might give us some raspberries in the fall. Now, I actually do have two types of raspberries. If you can see how these leaves are. And then look at the smaller leaves on this one. And it just grows different. They're tighter together. So we originally had bought 3 different types of raspberries. Apparently 2 survived. This is the more prolific one. But we do have the other kind in here. Oh, and they're getting big. They are, some of them are shoulder height to me. And the rest are like chest high. I'm sorry, is the sun blinding you? I'm not even watching the camera. So, it's just crazy. Look at them all. I'm gonna try to go from this side. It's a jungle. It's massive. So, the raspberries have taken over the blueberry space. And I'm already going to give some of these to a couple people. Again, if anybody is interested, let me know. I have plenty of raspberries. So the blueberries are actually really starting to come in. And we need to get them covered. We had the bird netting on them last year, so we finally got our first blueberries. So I've been working on a project all day. Which first, I took the top off of this to put it back on the greenhouse. Tony put some tomatoes in here, and they are doing really good. They're the first tomatoes in the ground. The mullein plant has 3 heads. There's 3 plants here. I'm really thinking I need to separate them. And then my project for the day was taking the greenhouse and covering it with bird netting so that once we take all the raspberries away from the blueberries, we can go ahead and put this over them. I made a door. Oops. I think it got stuck underneath. I made a door for us to go in. And it's not the best. It's sewn together, but hopefully it'll work. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Again, we need raspberries, need some mystery leek seeds. Just let us know. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello again. I forgot a couple things. So, the fuchsia I've put over here, it's not that happy over here. I gotta get it somewhere better. This sunflower is a dwarf sunspot. This one got eaten. The head of this one got eaten. The head of this one got eaten. This one got eaten. Ah. This one has a chunk out of it. This is also a sunspot. So none of the lows, unless I have them still. Oh, I might have them still in the other things. So I might have the ones out from the low sunflower last year. That's the mint outside. And then I have mammoth sunflower. Mammoth sunflower. Dead sunflower, dead sunflower, dead sunflower. That's how that's going. So, something else I forgot to update. Let's see, look at those. They're looking so good. Sun's on these now. Alright. So, the compost is actually halved. It was just above, like, so where the dark word is. So maybe not half, but it's definitely gone down. So that's really cool. Gonna have to flip that again. In the meantime, I've been adding to that pile. Now the beavers, the groundhogs we call beaver, have been biting off the heads of these little daisies. Now those are white. They're not daisies. They're a type of daisy. They're these aren't feverfew. I doubt these are feverfew, but I don't know what these are, but some of them are pink. Look at that. Can you see the pink? I don't know. So, most of these, the heads got chomped off. But there's a couple more coming up. And then way, way, way back there, if I'm careful, of all the, what is it called? Virginia creeper. So the Virginia creeper is what I'm apparently allergic to. Look at how bright green that looks. Oh my goodness. It like glows. It's not glowing when I look at it, but on the camera here I see it is. Crazy. And it's surrounding my wineberries. So last year we had a mystery plant back here, and it turned out to be a wineberry. This year, here's the original, this barren thing that I never cut off. So I have this cane. That's a first year cane. But this one's going to flower and give us some berries. There's another new one in the back. There's a new one in the back. Oh, there's a bunch of new ones. Bunch of berries coming up here, back there, here. So The wineberries are like going to take over under here. Hopefully this year we'll get some of these. So that was the other thing I forgot to update on. But we grow Virginia creeper really, really well. Look, it's like perfect little stars. It's so evil. I don't know. Oh, there's a bee. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. See the bee? Yay. We got baby trees growing back here. We gotta take care of them. All sorts of stuff growing back here. There's just stuff everywhere. It's happy. We've come to the conclusion that our yard must be chemical free. That's why all these new things just come here. All the critters come here now because they weren't here before. Critters didn't eat our stuff before. So 12 years, no chemicals put on the property. Everybody wants to be here now. Oh, it looks, oh, there we go. That's the purple I'm seeing. But these look more pink. Probably need to put some more of the blue feed in here. All right. Just wanted to catch up on those couple things. Thanks again. Bye.